welcome back to our channel. What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Currently Building Generational Wealth Lifestyle. I am one of your hosts, the one, the only, and the flyers on today. I am Danielle Bailey, and of course, God is our ultimate host. What's up, Jehovah? Okay? So what's up, you guys, and welcome back. It is Friday. Y'all already know what we do over here. We sing. It's Friday, and I'm ready to jam. Pick up my girls. Hey, it's Friday. It's Friday. It is Friday, my good people. And I am coming to you officially from the floor. Y'all, I don't know. I just have this thing that, like, I grew up sleeping on the floor. So, sometimes I just like to sit on the floor for whatever reason. It brings me some type of safety if I'm feeling overwhelmed. Like in real life, if I'm feeling overwhelmed sometimes, I would just get down on the floor for whatever reason. It brings me some type of peace. So I really think that it goes back to my childhood. We were sleeping on the floor. But nonetheless, so what's up, you guys? Happy Friday. I hope that everybody is doing swell and well out there in them streets. It is about to be the weekend. And I hope that y'all actually had a great week. As for me and my house, what we did this week. Oh, I'm excited because I am planning my 35th plus one birthday. And so I looked at 2 venues this week, and I plan on going with the one that I actually saw on Thursday. So I'm excited about that. I know y'all are like, Danielle, 35 plus 1. Yeah. Last year, 2020, I turned 35, and I could not celebrate the milestone birthday like I want to do the COVID. So this year, I'm just turning 35 plus 1. So that's the theme of the party or whatever. So I'm excited. Looked at venues, secured the venue, secured the DJ. Right now, working on securing a decorator too as well. So just want to have a great time. Want to get all cute and get dolled up, have a great time, and then about 8 o'clock, we're going to turn into ratchetness, okay? That's me. But nonetheless, y'all. So today, what I wanted to talk about is a couple of things, right? I want to give you 6 steps on how to set your office hours as well. So that's the theme of today's video, how to set your office hours, because I feel like people really don't talk about how to set your office hours, and I really want us to understand in the beginning that, because I feel like when I first went into business, I felt like I had to have the traditional office hours and stuff like that, and it wasn't until I probably got into year and a half when I realized you can work whenever you want to work. You don't have to have traditional office hours and stuff like that. So I want to talk about 6 steps on how to actually set your office hours. And so one good thing that actually helps me with my whole schedule and things of that nature in setting my office hours and making sure I schedule people in the right amount of time is the private practice planner. This is a planner that I actually created, you guys, and they are currently for sale at Couch to Private Practice. But what I like about this planner is that it allows me to schedule people at the 30-minute mark, right? Because usually, I used to like to see clients for an hour, right? And so I would always get the hourly planners. But I realized that some of my clients can't do a full hour. So, a lot of them do 30 minutes. So, I was just like, you know what? Let's do some 30-minute slots. So, this is how the inside of this planner looks, right? So, the 30-minute slots help me schedule. So, instead of doing one client for the full hour, now I can do 2 clients or whatever. And it just don't... It really and truly help. I know that, we talk about these hours, but sometimes 30-minute clients, you can really do a lot in 30 minutes too, y'all. So you can do 30 to 45 minutes or an hour, whichever one you really feel like is best for you. So a lot of my kids, I'm 30 minutes. We in and out. And some of my adults, we do 30 minutes. So with my planner, it actually allows me to schedule 2 people in that 1 hour time. And it allows me to make a little bit more money when I schedule people like that too. So you got to think about all of this. So 6 steps on how to set office hours that works for you. Y'all don't mind my little shorts over there. Don't mind it over there, okay? So 6 steps that actually, office hours that works for you. So step number one, is set hours that work best for you. Like, really sit down and look at your schedule, right? What are some hours that really and truly like work best for you? Are you a person that likes do? Are you an early morning person or are you a late morning person? So like I'm not an early morning person, so you will not see me have appointments early in the morning. I'm necessarily like I'm more so like a late person. So I have my last appointments is at 6 o'clock. 6 or 7, depending on the weather outside. Especially when I was in office. Sometimes when it was daylight saving time, my last appointment would start at 7. But when the time changed, my last appointment would start at 6. So because from 7, because it usually it gets darker or whatever. So basically, but now that I'm virtually, everybody stops at 6 o'clock, just point blank period. So figure out what works best for you. Well, am I an early morning person? Am I not an early morning person? If you are not an early morning person, don't see people early in the morning. But if you are an early morning person, take people early in the morning, okay? And I want to say this. Number two, think about your ideal client and where they may work at. When we're setting these schedules, we really need to think about, okay, where does my ideal client work at? Like what are their ideal what are their schedules? So that's going to take you to do a little research and things of that nature. So like a lot of my ideal client, they work 9 to 5 Monday through Fridays. So I offer Saturday appointments. I offer late evening appointments. Okay, so that right there actually helps me to accommodate my ideal client. My ideal client works Monday through Friday. They're a 9 to 5 person, or either 8 to 5 or 8 to 4:30. So like the evening appointments at 6 and the evening appointments at 7 and the Saturday appointments, that helps them. Okay, that makes sure that allows them not to have to take off work. They can just have therapy on their own time, and they don't have to take off work. It don't intervene. So really think about that. Where do your ideal client work and stuff like that, and try to accommodate their work schedule without them having to take off time from work. Think outside the box, okay? That's the third thing. Really and truly think outside the box when you're setting your schedule. If you are a morning person and you're up at the crack of dawn at like 4 o'clock, have appointments that start at 6 o'clock. And I know y'all are like, what? Yes. Have offer 6 a.m. appointments because you can catch a few people. You can catch the people that work overnight, or you can catch the people who are early morning people. And having a 6 a.m. appointment time, like a lot of people in your house, a lot of like a lot of families and stuff like that, that may be the only time that they have by themselves. So really think outside the box when you are setting up this schedule and stuff like that or whatever. So 6 a.m. appointments, 7 a.m. appointments, or even I saw somebody, they had like a 12 p.m. appointment or 1 p.m. appointment. Now of course all of these appointments are telehealth or whatever, but they still offer that and they had people in it. Because you got to think about it. People that work overnight are people that you are busy from the time you get up until the time you sit down. And so, okay, I have a therapist who willing to meet with me at 9 p.m. That's after my kids then went to sleep. That's after the house is quiet down. So now I'm able to have therapy. So really and truly think about those times and think outside the box, and then accommodate your schedule. So if you don't, what I'm saying, accommodate your schedule for that. So if you work late in the hour, late at night or whatever like that, so your work day may not start from 6 to 12, and then think about your own kids, okay? Let's be real. A lot of us are at home. Y'all have kids, so you can't really see nobody until after your own kids are down. So start at 7. 7 to 12, 7 to 1. You're working. And people, I'm telling you, people will come. It may not be that many people, but guess what? There will not be much competition when you are looking for clients. Cause that is a specialized population right there, and you're able to catch the people who have these like late hour work schedules and stuff like that. So think outside the box when it comes to your schedule. Do not be afraid to work past. Don't be afraid to work at all. Period. You can work at any time of the day. Like, don't be afraid to work at any time of the day. We're doing telehealth, so it makes it so much easier now. If you want to set an appointment at 3 o'clock in the morning, set an appointment at 3 o'clock in the morning. Old people up that time. People in period up that time. So work 20. Remember, you have 24 hours. You can do whatever you want in them 24 hours. You are the person. You make your own schedule, and I feel like that. I guess it took me a while to grasp that concept because nobody really told me. Like, hey, you have 24 hours. You don't have to have traditional work hours. Like, you can work anytime you feel like it, and it works best for you. Okay. Because people will come. Trust me. Let's see. Try to offer some non-traditional office hours. So, like, that's thinking outside the box, right? So, let's say you done made your work schedule. You work from 4 to 9 every day. Like 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., right? That is your traditional work hours for you. Okay? So, let's say if somebody be like, oh, Miss Danielle, I need to come at about 3 o'clock, right? Or I need to come at 2 o'clock. That's outside of your work. That's outside of your work hours. So with that right there, since it's outside of your work hours, you can actually charge extra. Okay? So you can actually charge extra to people who come outside of your traditional work hours. We can do that because they're outside of your traditional work hours. So just think about it like that. Okay, so if they're outside of your traditional work hours, if you want to charge a little bit extra to see them, charge it. Um, and also I would say this: if you have a person that likes to reschedule or like to cancel a lot, what I want you to do is this is another thing when you're setting your office hours and just your schedule in general. And I just learned this recently. A therapist actually gave me this tip, and I just thank her for it. If you have some of them clients who like to schedule, like to reschedule and like the late cancellation. If you have a client that's like that, put them before your lunch hour and put them at the last slot of the day. So that way, if they cancel or if they reschedule at the last minute, like, it's not going to interrupt your day, like talking about. So either it's going to allow you to have a longer lunch, or either it's going to allow you to get off early. Okay, so win-win situation. So people who are canceling a lot or late cancel or reschedule whatever, you no longer give them the option of choosing their time. You can only choose 11 or you can only choose 6 p.m. So that way, if they cancel or reschedule last minute, it's not such a great inconvenience for you. All right, let's see. That's it. So those are how you really and truly set your office hours. Just really and truly think outside the box, become creative, think about your ideal client, what they may work at. If your ideal client is if your ideal client is a nurse or something like that, and these nurses got these crazy schedules or whatever. So just think, if she works, or if she or he works the 2 to 10, okay, and you be like, oh, I have an 11 p.m. appointment available if you want to. They would take that big time, okay? So think outside the box, become creative, do you. This is your office, this is your time. Do you? Okay? So, nonetheless, that's all I got for you wonderful people on today. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all again on Monday. Make sure y'all go and purchase you a... Oh, shoot, girl, hit my head. Make sure y'all go and purchase you a private practice planner from couch to private practice. The link will be in the description box below. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye later. Holla.